The retirement landscape is changing. If you're planning to retire in the next few years or even just started to think about retirement, 2025 could be a critical turning point. New tax laws, the market, inflation pressures, all of these are shaping what retirement plans need to look like, not only for today, but for the next chapter. In this video, I'm gonna walk through right now the ultimate retirement plan for 2025. The key moves you need to be making to protect your future and build the retirement you deserve. Hey, I'm Bri, the retirement guy. Since 2009, I've helped over 1,000 clients simplify their finances, protect their wealth, and create plans they can actually live with in good times and in bad. At BML Wealth, we oversee $470 million of assets and specialize in helping people just like you navigate retirement and provide clarity and confidence. The number one rule, not only in 2025, but in any retirement plan, income is the outcome. Saving is important, but when you retire, your paycheck completely stops and we've got to get it from somewhere. So your portfolio becomes your new paycheck. You need a clear, predictable income plan that covers expenses without having to worry what the market's doing day to day, week to week, or year to year. At BML, we have a layered income approach and we focus on diversification because there is no one size fits all. We have guaranteed income streams for our clients between Social Security, pensions, and annuities. And annuities are backed by the faith of the insurance companies. You have to be careful with certain insurance accounts. There's a lot of junk out there and we help sift through the maze. We look at investment withdrawals in the pecking order of where you get your income from, and we make sure you have enough cash reserves set aside to build in flexibility in your plan. When you first retire, the most difficult questions we ask our clients are how much you're gonna spend and how much risk are you comfortable taking. We wanna make sure that we're nimble enough, especially in those go-go years, those first years of retirement. The first thing you need to do is identify how much it costs you to live. Again, the toughest question we ask our newly retired clients. What does it cost for housing, healthcare, food? And make sure you have income that is either guaranteed to cover them or you're taking your income from a place that is more conservative and isn't the big ups and downs of the market. Minimizing your retirement taxes now. Taxes could be one of the biggest expenses in retirement. Healthcare is up there, but taxes is usually number one, and it doesn't always have to be that way. The tax code is scheduled to change after 2025, and if you don't act now, you could miss major opportunities. Consider these few things. One, look at your retirement accounts and consider converting to tax-free Roth IRAs while rates are historically low. Be strategic about the withdrawals you take and which accounts you get them from before you reach required minimum distribution age, which for most of you is age 73. Our big thing is after tax returns. What we care about is what you keep, not just what you earn. It's not about avoiding taxes. It's about minimizing them and controlling when and how you pay them. The government has a plan. We'd rather you come up with your own. Inflation may have cooled a little bit, but right now the theme is higher for longer. Don't get comfortable. Your retirement hopefully will last a long time. That means your money needs to outpace inflation and withstand multiple recessions and ups and downs of the market. Corrections and recessions happen every 2 to 6 years. In 2025, retirees should focus on a 3-bucket strategy. You should have your short-term cash bucket. That's your 1 to 3 years in length, very safe and liquid, your emergency fund, and that should be about 6 to 12 months of your living expenses set aside. You have your middle-term bucket, which is your conservative investments and where you should collect your income from, and that should range from 3 to 10 years in length. And finally, since we've bought time with this strategy and we're not touching your stocks, we have your long-term bucket, which is 10 years plus. Those are your growth stocks and index funds and mutual funds. And that's to hedge against inflation. That's to help pay for long-term healthcare in the future or even leave a legacy. Having a bucketing approach helps you avoid selling investments during big downturns and gives your money time to recover and grow, just like all those years when you were accumulating in your 401k. Behind taxes, the second largest expense is healthcare costs, one of the fastest growing expenses in retirement, and Medicare alone won't cover everything. On average, a retired couple needs 300 grand to pay healthcare costs alone. In 2025, you need to review your Medicare options, talk to an independent Medicare specialist, consider accounts like health savings accounts where you can put money away to help pay for future healthcare costs tax-free, set aside and accumulate a healthcare fund for future costs, and explore a long-term care plan. A true retirement plan, especially right now, doesn't just focus on your lifetime, it thinks beyond it. 2025 is a perfect time to get serious about estate planning, which are your trusts and your wills. Consider updating and creating a will and a trust to avoid probate and carry out your wishes, avoiding any unnecessary administrative costs. Something people forget all the time, reviewing your beneficiary designations. Pull all of your beneficiaries on file with your financial institutions, especially on your retirement accounts, and make sure they're set up properly. Retirement success isn't about just the luck of the market, what year you happen to retire. It's about having the right plan. We focus on planning for the next chapter so our clients can enjoy this one. The actions you take today can set you up for decades of financial freedom and, more importantly, peace of mind. If you're serious about retiring strong in 2025 and beyond, now is the time to plan. Don't let it be you where you get down the road and say, I wish I would have done it sooner. If you found this information helpful, hit subscribe. Join me each week for real strategies, real client stories, and real results. I'm Bri, the Retirement Guy. Thanks for watching. And remember, the future doesn't plan itself.